Welcome to Superstar, a place where you will travel your own road to NFL stardom. Craft your own career, one that could lead to awards, Super Bowl glory, and even a spot in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. But legendary careers must start somewhere, and this is your blank canvas, the humble beginning of an unforgettable journey. Before you take your first snaps, let's see what type of player you're going to be. It starts as one dream, shared across thousands of backyards and practice fields. A dream many will have, but few will realize. It requires sacrifice and perseverance, the will to push your body and your mind to its limits, only to set new ones. There will be obstacles, and alongside them, challenges. All are a test of your resolve to see if you truly have what it takes. Every week is another step on the road to stardom, and no two are the same. You will be defined by every game and each pressure-filled moment on the field, and by the relationships you forge and the decisions you make off of it. Today is where your dream becomes a reality. Today, your legacy begins. On the road to the NFL Draft, the Scouting Combine is the biggest checkpoint. No other event has its power to elevate or sink a prospect. Everything comes down to how they test.
From its annual home of Indianapolis, Indiana, it is time for the 2025 NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Kate Scott, so happy to welcome you here for another year alongside someone who went through this event himself as a player. It was a few years ago, but he still remembers it, Mr. Brock Heward. And Brock, it is just about time for one of the most important events in the pre-draft process, as these players try to convince all 32 NFL teams that they should be their first-round pick.
And let me just tell you, these guys have prepared as much for today as they did for the most important games of their college careers. We've got our eyes on a lot of the biggest names here, but there's one guy out of the backfield we're all very excited to see test.
He, of course, the former Ohio State Buckeye. And now we'll see this shifty and speedy running back in the 40-yard dash. He's getting ready, down into his stance, and here we go.
Pretty solid time for him, Kate. Didn't get the oohs and the ahs from the crowd here, but he showed he has NFL speed.
Coming up, here he is in the 40-yard dash.
Pretty solid time for him, Kate. Didn't get the oohs and the ahs from the crowd here, but he showed he has NFL speed.
Next up, the all-important test of strength for a future NFLer. It's chest day, baby. Turn on the bench press.
Well, we expected him to keep going for a while here. Bit of an early exit and underwhelming to say the least.
Well, every football fan knows this. Explosiveness and agility are so important at every position. And now we're going to see how much he has of both here in the broad jump.
Well, that mark certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
So now it's his turn at the broad jump.
Well, that mark certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
So now it's his turn at the broad jump.
Well, that mark certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
All right, it is time for the fastest event of the Combine. It's a showcase of how well you can change direction. It's the 20-yard shuttle.
That is such an excellent mark right there, and there's no doubt that he's got the quickness and the change of direction to thrive on an NFL field.
All right, now that we're through the athletic testing, time for him to get some touches and show that he's the playmaker that these teams are looking for.
Focus. Here we go, set. Come on, finish strong. We're better than this. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready. Oh, ho, ho. Come on. Set. Ready, right?
That was a tough showing for him. It really was a chance to wow in front of personnel.
When that cell phone rings, time stops. It's the single second that years upon years of work have been leading toward, and the conversation that follows ends one chapter of a football life while beginning another.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Right touch. Side. Just get set. Side. Here we go. Side. Here we go. Side. Here we go. Side. Here we go, here we go. Side. Gun, gun. Side. Here we go, here we go. Side. Just get set. Side. Here we go. Side. Here we go. Side. Here we go. Side. Here we go, here we go. Side. Gun, gun. Side. Here we go, here we go. Side. Just get set. Side. Here we go. Side. Here we go. Side. Here we go. Side. Here we go. Here we go. Side.
And after the brief pause, welcome back to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Right up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments and flashes of greatness like that that you see Dick Buckus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Another carry for him. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Connects on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Hand off to the back. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. That was the rookie from Nebraska who got him down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here.
Burrow to the air now. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's now 4th down.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away.
One, ready? Gun.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Yeah, he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
A gain of 7.
Here we go.
Second down.
Burrow from the gun. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He's got Jones for the completion. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A gain of 13.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
To number 23. A gain of 3.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to throw it. He's got it inside the 25. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we... Well, apologies.
The dream of reaching the NFL has been realized. But within this opening chapter, there is a message for every rookie. In the NFL, nothing is given. Everything must be earned.
we go. Big 13. Big dot. Here we go, here we go. Dot. Gun. Dot. Here we go. Dot. It's just set. Dot. Here we go. Dot. Here we go. Dot. Here we go. Dot. On one, ready? Here we go. Dot.
Now Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now we're going to get a timeout here for an injured player, and that's Jamar Chase, who is in some obvious discomfort right now. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They're passing here. Joe Burrow working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They lost 2, and it brings up Cincinnati set to take over once again. And they've got it 1st and goal at the 3. What a place to start.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Burrow will throw. And he's got it. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
The Commanders' 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. 3rd and goal. Burrow. Touchdown Bengals from 3 yards out. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because
Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
On 2. Gun.
Now it's Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Here's Burrow. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. This time they stay on the ground, and they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with the Bengal offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now a 2nd and 2. Here's Browning. Into space at the 45. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
First down, Cincinnati.
Now a handoff looking right. Oh, heck of a move. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw, Browning. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Now Browning. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So no gain on the play. And that's going to... The Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down. Back to throw. Browning. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brings up 2nd and inches.
On 2nd and inches, Browning. Caught by Jones. First target, first catch, and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Cincinnati.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams.
This franchise considers him a key part of its future. In its present, though, he's going to have to earn his playing time and faces an uphill battle to unseat the current starter.
Here we go. 180. Done. Here we go. Done. Here we go. Done. Here we go. Here we go. Done. Let's get set. Done. Here we go. Here we go. Done. Gun, gun. Done. Here we go. Done. Here we go. Done. Here we go. Done. Here we go. Here we go. Done. Let's get set. Done. Here we go. Here we go. Gun, gun. Done.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Done.
on the ground. It's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. From 31, here's second down and 4.
Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll get about 2. Zaire Franklin that time. There for the tackle.
Down at the 39-yard
Ball
line.
on the 39. Here's second down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
What you say?
Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. Here's first and 10.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down, 8 yards to go.
It's second and 8.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on third and 7. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Less than a yard.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He kicked off the scoring with the touchdown run on that opening drive. We'll see what he can do here as they begin first and 10.
Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal. A strong running takes them down to the 9.
Bengals first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 8 for second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a little extra time to think about this third and goal as we've hit the end of the first. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. See the numbers here in the first half, and now time to build on those as this drive begins with first down.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground.
promise you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready? Start.
To throw is Burrow. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Now a give up the middle. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Start.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
Burrow now. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds and stop the clock as well.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Start.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to hit him with the screen. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Burrow to throw. That's complete to all the tight end. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Not every Hall of Fame career begins with a superstar debut. Many faces in Canton needed time before they got on the field. Such is how his career is destined to begin.
Here we go. Sahad! Sahad! Here we go. Sahad! Here we go, here we go. Sahad! Let's get set. Sahad! Here we go, here we go. Sahad! Gun, gun. Sahad! Sahad! Here we go. Sahad! Here we go. Sahad! Here we go. Sahad! Here we go, here we go. Sahad! Let's get set. Sahad! Here we go, here we go. Sahad! Gun, gun. Sahad! Here we go. Sahad! Here we go. Sahad! Here we go. Sahad!
and welcome back to all of you joining us for this one. We're into the second half as we rejoin the contest. It's the third quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Come on, ready?
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. That's 4th down now.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Come the Bengals to take over once again. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Hey, can.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
On one, ready?
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First down, Bengals.
Now a give running right. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
They give it to him again. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Back to the well again. And he has enough for that 1st down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
12 yards. And it's 4th down.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to have their hook up here to Chase. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of a yard.
Here we go.
Up second down.
Burrow looking to pass. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Now, Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far.
Here we go.
This is 3rd and 7. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after.
Here we go, here we go. Big side. Gun. Side. Here we go. Side. Here we go. Side. Here we go. Side. Here we go. Side. It's just set. Side. Here we go. Side.
Cincinnati Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
Three and a half to go, first quarter.
Gun. Side.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go.
Now here's a handoff out of the gun. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And a loss of 3 to bring it.
Here we go. Wide 80. Side. Here we go. Side. Here we go. Side. Let's get set. Side. Here we go. Side.
We're back on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have the full field ahead of them here as they start deep on their own side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
He could have taken his chances, making it as a quarterback at this level, but credit to him, seriously. Give credit to him and the team for seeing his potential as a running back and making that switch. I do think all those years as a quarterback and the vision it takes is translating to seeing these running lanes as a running back.
Last one got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down.
Right up the gut. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back carries here. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that. Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game. So that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here we go. 180.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
On 2.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Dump off caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. So that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Sits down close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a group.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, Ken. Gun, gun. Stop. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Let's get set. Time. Here we go, here we go. Time. Gun, gun. Time. Here we go. Time. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Let's get set. Here we go, here we go. Gun, gun. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, here we go.
Cincinnati.
We welcome you back into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. We're in the fourth quarter now with the Bengals in possession of the football.
I'm fine, ready?
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Brings up second down.
11, 11, 11,
21-yard line.
180.
Now Burrow. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
38-yard line.
Burrow will throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now it's Burrow. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. 7 yards, the pickup there. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
And Burrow going to throw again. And he slings one that's incomplete. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
It's a gain of 11 for a Bengals first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Brings up second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And down inside the 15 he goes. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
A gain of 5 yards.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Hot. Gun, gun. Hot. Here we go. Hot. Here we go. Hot. Here we go. Hot. Here we go, here we go. Hot. Let's get set. Hot. Here we go, here we go. Hot. Gun, gun. Hot. Here we go. Hot. Here we go. Hot. Here we go. Hot. Here we go. Here we go. Hot. Let's get set. Hot. Here we go, here we go. Hot.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Gun.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Cincinnati.
They'll try and run this one right out of the gun. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The Bengals had a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Bengals.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And now they will throw it with Burrow. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 57 yards rushing for him here. What a start to the ball game. It's 1st and goal. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal.
A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring some...
Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
4 yards. First down.
Here we go.
Bengals.
Back to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. A short throw there, pulled in by all. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here we go.
Back to throw again. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
Brings up 4th down.
Another one in the books for us, partner. Always great to be by your side. And
Let's get set. 180. Set hot. Here we go. Set hot. on, gun. Start. Start. Here we go. Start. Here we go. Start.
Athletes grow up seeing their favorite players in commercials and ads. That makes it an exciting opportunity when they're asked if they'd like to become the face of a company as well.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team. So here are the Bengals now with a long field ahead of them. And they'll be led out by the former Buckeye, the young rookie QB from Ohio State.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball. Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
A 3-yard pickup.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 14 carries and even 60 yards and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Here's 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Start. Right 80. What is that? Start.
Now back to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
A gain of 5.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Oh, what a juke into space. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. As they go to... And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run.
Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Well, he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Gun.
They'll set up to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Here we go.
11 and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be down at the 46. Well, they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Here we go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Pass taken in by his tight end. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Burrow will throw. hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Get set. 180.
Now Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Gun.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
Here we go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now he got away from that first tackler. No idea, but he did, and it winds up with positive yardage. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Stop.
Now they try the right side here. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch.
The Bengals offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying, but nothing that they have done has worked so far.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Here we go. 180.
Looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gun.
First and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Now a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. That is caught. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down.
It's third down and 6.
Wide 80. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over.
Here we go.
A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals. Just something magical about breaking that barrier.
He's right there on the doorstep now.
Gun.
Second and 8.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. Bengals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
Here we go. Stop.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
The Steelers' 44-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Bengals first down. And it's celebration time on that sideline. And they've earned it. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And they will take a knee here.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels.
Indoor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. Opposite end, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
A loss of a yard. Here we go. Brings up second down.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And it'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's Bengals football here to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. And they hold him to no gain.
Third and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
Now, Burrow. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll do so with first and 10. Start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 21, here's second and 9. They'll stick with him again, and he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. Here's a third down and 4. To throw is Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Here's second and 2.
At the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
12 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That's to Cooper again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down. First
Here we go.
At the 27-yard line.
180.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That's to his tight end, Eric Hall.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. And he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
On one, ready?
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up.
Pass interference. Defense.
The Bengals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that.
Gun.
This drive begins with 1st and 10. They're going to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one.
Bengals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, he finds an opening. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Here we go.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Gun.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
For number 23, incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Toward the perimeter, it's Cooper. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Bengals.
Here we go.
1st down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now a handoff, running right. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. A toss left side, caught by his running back. Give him 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's...
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Bengals. his 4th touchdown on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough.
Bengals offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
3rd down and 12.
Here's Burrow. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. He'll get that to all his tight ends. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
On 2, ready?
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Gun. Stop.
They try the right side this time. There he goes. Inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now give up the middle. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
23-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike,
it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm.
All the hard work he has been putting in has not gone unnoticed. It has attracted the attention of one of the team's top players. who knows the importance of helping teammates take that next step.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
And he's got a Bengals first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings
Here we go.
up second down at the 43-yard line.
Burrow now. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and 1.
Here we go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Bears off to the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. And he'll get about 5. He'll come up now for second down and 4.
Here we go.
Now a running play. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot.
Burrow to throw. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Was the workhorse on that opening drive. They made a point to get him involved early. We'll see if that continues as they start again with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down, 8 yards to go.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8
Wide
at
80.
the 28-yard line.
Burrow. He'll find and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12 yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down.
Wide 80.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. To the left side. Caught by Chase. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
At their 49.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Gun.
Now they'll set up to throw. Into the hands of Yosibov. And he's going to have first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
The Bengals offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions.
Here we go.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll stick with him again. Ooh, and it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Here we go.
Brings up second down.
Second down. Burrow. That's complete. It's Yoshiba. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
17 yards. And the Bengals first down.
To the ground, the first down run. And they'll take this down inside 35.
Bengals. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Now, Burrow. He'll find Case. That's complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Third and 2.
Here we go.
Third down. They'll try to get it on the ground. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down picked up on the ground.
First and 10 at the
Here we go.
21-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 9.
To throw is Burrow. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. The Bengals offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
On first down, Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Second down at the Bears' 13-yard line.
It is second and a yard.
Here we go.
They'll run. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
That's another Bengals first down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Bengals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Can.
They will take a knee here. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period if it's... This one, a win for the visiting Bears. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime.
It's on to a new week for Cincinnati, and next on the schedule are the Steelers. They'll be running right into the blitz. Not an enviable task, but one they can exploit.
Sports in the National Football League welcome you to the Cincinnati offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
I think if you asked every player around the league going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of a win. It just makes the coaches in better moods. It makes everybody in the building in a better mood. And certainly it makes the time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before. And hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues. And they certainly want a different result today.
Open man, that's Amari Cooper. Get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening. Get a look there at the first quarter numbers. And now trying to add to those as this next drive begins with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10. Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw. Burrow. That one finds Chase. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Here's the toss as they look to run. And the D closes quickly. He stops after a gain of a yard. That is Y.A. Black in there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. He'll get that to all his tight end. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up. A handoff as they try to run it here. He is going to have a Bengals 1st down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
Here we go.
First down, Cincinnati.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter. Here comes 3rd and 6 as we are ready to get back underway. That's complete to all the tight ends. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
3rd and long.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. One incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Burrow now. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down. On 1st and 10, Burrow. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That's to Cooper again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Cincinnati.
The 1st down throw for Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Here's Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down. And Bengals offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Burrow. That's caught. It's Amari. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 43-yard line.
Burrow to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. To throw is Burrow. Toward the perimeter, it's Cooper. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll give on the ground. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 11-yard line.
Get set.
To throw is Burrow. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. The Bengals offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
Here we go.
Burrow. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys. Bengals offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Come on, ready? Gun.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Burrow. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Here we go.
2nd down. Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st down. Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.
Let's get set. Stop. Stop. Here we go. Here we go. Stop. Gun, gun. Stop. Here we go. Stop. Here we go. Stop. Here we go. Stop. Here we go. Here we go. Stop. Let's get set. Stop. Here we go. Here we go. Stop. Gun, gun. Stop. Here we go. Stop. Here we go. Stop. Here we go. Stop. Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Well, the Midwestern snows have come to Southern Ohio, and the Bengals offense ready to go here in front of the home faithful. And the one to watch is going to be this man, their rookie running back.
And he was pretty well shut down in the run game last week. He just never became part of the game plan, part of the script of the game as it went along. But we've been told to expect a much heavier involvement from him in our game here as they try to turn their fortunes around.
And he sidestepped a one-man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Jamar Chase. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A 3-yard loss.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Patriots. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter. The Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure.
And he loses the football a second time. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Looking for and finding Amari Cooper again. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of
A gain
bounds.
of 3.
And just 3 yards. Set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretary lost twice in his career.
It's so educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up.
Here we go, here.
Now Burrow.
32-yard line.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well
It's a
done.
gain of 14 yards.
Gun.
That's good for the Bengals. First down.
They go play action with Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Halftime. Halftime over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And 2 here, stopped at the 30. The third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop. The Bengals getting set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Burrow will throw. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll get this up to the 43. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. A short throw there, pulled in by all.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now they go play action now. Burrow toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Bengals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
One back in the... And oh, my goodness, he loses it again. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Playing in snow brings so many other...
Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Play action. It's Burrow. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say
the Bengals set to take over. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
19-yard line.
180.
Here's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. On the gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff running through the middle. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Here we go.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And that is caught. He's going for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. But he will find the end zone again. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And we talk so much about the